Welcome to Tips and Tricks Thursday. Today I'm going to show you how to use your alignment tool. First I'm going to insert a shape so that I can make a card. So I'm going to move this up to 1 and 1, the position 1 and 1, because I find it's easier for me to use it there so I have some room to work around it. Then I'm going to take this square and I'm going to unlock it. I'm going to make it a standard A2 card so that it's 8.5 wide and 5.5 tall. I'm going to change the color of my card to white so that it's a little bit easier to see. I'm going to change the color of my canvas so that it stands out a little bit more. Then I'm going to add a score line, and I'm going to also put that one at 1, which is the top of my card, and I'm going to change the height to 5.5, and then I'm going to select them both, and I'm going to use my align tool to center that in the center of the card, and then I'm going to attach it. Simple as pie. That way you don't have to mess around with trying to figure out where the center of your card is or where the center of your project is. I'm going to show you something else that's really fun. I'm going to insert an image. I'm going to choose Cricut Access, and I'm going to choose Printables. And here we have, let's choose these cute little baby feet. We're going to insert those. Let's just say we're making a baby card. And say that we want this image to be in the center of our card. So I'm going to select both, and I'm going to use the align tool to center this vertically. And see how it moves down into the center of the front of the card. And then say that we want to use this as a border. We can take this same image, we can shrink it down, we can duplicate it, let's see, maybe 4 times, and I want this to go across the front of my card. My card is about 4 inches, with a little bit of a border, about 4 inches, about the maximum you want to have this. So I take the images so that they're about 4 inches wide. I put a box around them, or I select them. I'm going to align them to the top so that they're all in a straight row, and then I'm going to align them or distribute them horizontally so they all are evenly spaced. Then you can group them and move them to the front of your card and attach them. Just a side note, if you're going to use print and cut, you can't attach your score line until after you've flattened your picture or your card. Just keep that in mind. The score line has to go on after you've flattened the card. So let's try then doing this in a horizontal, or a vertical pattern. So we're going to ungroup it. We're going to move these feet. And I think that I want to make these just a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to drag them down a little bit so that they're just a little bit bigger for the vertical space. I'm going to select a line to the left. You can select a line to the right, it doesn't matter. You just want them all to be flush on one side or the other, or you could center them actually. And then I'm going to distribute them vertically. You didn't really see much of a change there, but they are perfectly spaced in between each picture. You could actually take this and select your whole card and align this so that it's centered vertically on your card. No, you can't. I did that wrong. Sorry, I needed to attach them to do that. So we're going to undo that. I didn't group them. That's what's wrong. silly girl. We're going to group them. And we're going to put them on our card. Always good to see the mistakes that I make so you don't make them. We're just going to select all because that's what we're going to do anyway. We're going to align. And we're going to center vertically. And it is perfectly spaced on your card. Again, it didn't move much, but that's what that option will do for you. Hope this helped somebody. If you have any tips or tricks that you'd like to share, please share them on the Cricut Design Space Facebook page with the hashtag Tips and Tricks Thursday. Thanks for watching.